Hello and welcome back. I'm currently out on Baden Hall. I'm on the middle pool. Not the big fish water that I'm usually fishing like, but it gets me out for a quick night. I'm down with me and Keith. We've jumped in pegs 2 and 3. I've just basically flicked them both out on wafters with just a little bag of pellet for now. See how it goes. It's been torrential rain from the off, so I've got a bit of a soaking, getting set up, etc. Quite a few liners, so I think they're moving a bit closer in, so it looks like one of them rods is going to get changed and brought in. It's a half a rod length closer in. If these little liners keep persisting, they've been in about half an hour, and I've had the odd bleep watching the bobbin just lifting slightly. When I hold onto the line and feel there's no resistance out there, so it's not a fish hooked up, unless it's a really small bream. Hopefully not. As we get more into the session, I'll get back on. It's just like I say, it's only the one night. We've got to be off early in the morning. I think you've got to be off here around between 8 and 9 o'clock, something like that. But yeah, we're out, we're fishing in the rain. Well, that's it. Right, until anything else happens, or till I decide change something or whatnot. So I'll be off. Thanks for tuning in again. Oh well, just had the first fish. Well, roughly an hour or so after, I decided to leave it where I was getting the liners from. It was the one on the bug food bait wafter that went off with a bag of crushed bug and pellet in the bag, which is it's done the trick. So what I'll do, I'll show you what the setup, what I've used just to catch this fish. You know, for them who's wondering, like, you know, for beginners and stuff, etc. You know, you don't need to pile that bait in. I've not put no spods out, no nothing. Just 2 little bags, so big, and it's done the trick. Which is it's not rocket science. We're running on a bit of a runs water anyway, but it's a bite. So let's get this back out and see if we can entice something a little bit bigger. Cheers. There we go, first one, little double common. First time trying it bug. It'll do. We'll have a little look at the setup I'm using. That's helped me catch that fish. because I do keep getting asked by people new to the pastime, and that to just show what I'm doing. So basically, let's have a look there. As you can see, just straightforward waft the rig. I've got that set up on a little swivel with a little hook bead, little bit of shrink tubing onto some coated braid, stripped back about half an inch above the hook, running straight up onto a leg clip and fishing that naked with a couple of spots of putter just to help pin that last thing down. And then all I'm doing is just attaching a bag, PVA bag around this size of this mix, which is basically, as you can see, it's just bug barley's crushed whole halves, sweet corn, bit of rock salt and pellet, and that's all I'm putting out in that's the spod mix that I've had made up, but I'm actually just using that in the bags because it has got some food bait liquid on it, so it's pretty PVA friendly. So that's what's done the trick. What I'll do now, I'll get another bag out there now, give it another hour. I know they've got down, they've had them all full, they've liked it, so then see how it goes, and then maybe I'll introduce just one or two spoms every now and then, and see if we can build up to lead to a few more bites. Well, if not, at least we're off the mark, and it's not a blank. I've actually caught a fish. Right, I'll be off now, get this rod back out, and I'll be back on shortly. Well, Dixon's in there. Favourite species. A nice slimer. Look at that face there, face of joy. Look at that. Well done, Dick, old lad. Well, nothing's happened for a good few, about 2.5 hours now. Got myself some lunch from the cafe. It was quite expensive, like, but it was worth it. I enjoyed it. Keith had one as well. I'll bang the footage on after this. The young chap facing me, he had one about an hour and a half ago. So what I've just done, just because I'd had the rods on the bags, they've been out there for a good hour or so, brought them back in, put PVA foam on them, both back at the 6.5 wraps where I've been getting the liners and I got the pickup from, and I just introduced 8 little spoms. It's tiny. It's the little competition spider spom. You know, the magnetic one. I'm having a little play around with one of them to see what I think of it. Up to now, I still rather be using my dot spod, to be honest. But I'll give it a go. See what I think of it. You know, it's for me. I was just thinking of, because it splits up into 2 halves or into 4. You know, that maybe get that bit more baiting. You know, save the extra casts and that. You know, so up to now it's working all right. But I'm only fishing short range, and really, I should have just brought the 6mm pellets and 12mm boilies and catapulted them out with a bit of glug on, you know. But I prepared this last night, crushed it up in the crusher and that, etc. So that's why I'm using it via the spom. Can't catapult it out when it's in dust and bits everywhere. But still raining, but the temperatures have gone up now. Like I say, when I had that fish it was around 5 degrees, and I think it's sitting around 12 degrees now, something like that. So the temps have come up a bit. I'm keeping my eye on where I've put the bait, because they have had a touch of oil to the mix. So I'm just watching for the slick patches, any bubblers or anything, or any fish moving across the top on the slick patch, and then maybe I'll stick a little 3.5 4 foot zig on just under the surface. I'm not gone mad with the bait. You know, you don't know who's been in here before. The lake's full. Don't know how hammered it's been yesterday or the day before, you know, so it is what it is. It's not like I say, it's not the big fish water. Like, I've had a few messages saying there is 30s in here, you know. On the website, well, the Facebook page says there is plenty of upper 20s to go. I've seen a few pictures of the upper 20s, which are nice fish, you know, like the common he had earlier. I would say that's probably around the 13-14 pound bracket. I didn't bother weighing it or anything, you know, just basically unhooked it, treated it, quick picture, and then got it back. You know, it's one of them. We've just jumped on here because we couldn't get anywhere else. We've got a 2-week wait now before a 3-day session back down on Merrington. But what I've got to be careful of now, I can't be booking any more sessions, because on the 12th of June my daughter's due. So I'll have another little babby at home. Decided to call her Popper, so the missus has got hospital appointments, and they're looking at giving her a date to start her off. So like I say, it's in 2 weeks time for the 3-dayer, which is be a bit of a dicey one, you know. No, my luck will get on, do the night, and she'll go in labour, and if that's the case, I'll just leave Keith there, shoot the hospital, do the deeds and that, sort the other kids out, make sure everything's alright, fly back, pick the gear and Keith up, do it like that, you know, family first and that. I did say I would see if I could sell my 3 days to one of our other friends who could jump on and go with Keith and that, but she said no, go on your fishing, because once the baby's born, obviously I'm going to have a little layoff for a short while she recuperates, charges her batteries and that, and obviously with the time off work I'll need to build up funds again for funds I'll be spending while I'm off work, when I'm not earning, but being self-employed. But it's just the way the cookie crumbles. It's only fishing, you know, there's more important things in life. But I am looking forward to the Merrington trip, and what happens after that, it probably be start booking on the Willows then. I've got some money in the kitty there, ready to book some dates. And then we've got the social on beginning of July as well, so that's something else to look forward to. That's a weekender with a few friends and that, so I'm looking forward to that. That's on Glovers over on the specimen side. 40's in there as well, so yeah, it should be a good one. Not an easy place, like, but we'll see what it is. What I'll do, I'll give you a little look at Keith's capture. Enjoy, and thanks for tuning in. Oh well, nice little treat. Let's have a look what this is like there. Look at the price of that. Burger and chips, £8 from the cafe. Ooh, let's see. Ooh, nice big wedges. Bacon. Oh, look at that big, thick, fresh, chunky burger. Right, I'm gonna get that down there. See how it goes. Oh well, here we go. Here's Will's top food tip to go with your brew. If you've not already tried them, I think you should try these. Look at them little bad boys. Only tiny. Look at the size of them. Have a look. Salted caramel shortbread squares Morrison's, 2 for £3. Or worth a try. Nice little liner then, you would have heard. Oh well, nothing much happened today at all. Obviously that's mid double common. That's all the action I've had. The young lad over the road had one, Keats had 2 bream, you know. It's just the way it is, isn't it? You know, so basically, sorry that it's all been just me sat in the bivvy, but the weather has been terrible. It has been lashing it down non-stop all day. We had a little break earlier for 20 minutes or something like that, and that was it. But basically the night's drawing in now. Let's see what the night brings. I've put a few spods out. I've changed location of one rod, and I'm fishing about a rod length off this margin just here, just flicked out, and 2 little scoops of the pellet and barley over the top. See if that brings anything through the night or first thing in the morning. Got to be off early in here, like I say, wouldn't be leaving around 8:30 in the morning, but it is what it is. But we've got the Meddington session to look forward to in a couple of weeks, so if I don't jump on through the night, give a little update early hours in the morning before I pack up, and that'll be that for this session. Well, like I say, thanks all for tuning in again, and apologies again for it just be me sat in the bivvy rabbiting on as usual, but it is what it is. See you all soon. Well, morning. That was a bloody soaking. Just had one there. It's just gone 5 o'clock at morning now. It's all, I'd say it's a tad smaller than the other common that I had yesterday, but this was off that margin area. Same tactics again. Little bag, bug wafted over bug chops and pellet and corn with the syrup. About 5 scoops I put on that last night. Only a rod length off the bank, and that's the one that's done the fish. So I'll put a bit of footage of it on now. It's not that good, obviously. I wasn't getting Keith out of his bed and everything to do the filming, etc. I just done on a selfie video, front at bivvy, straight out at water, on the mat, up and gone. So happy days. Couple of fish under the belt. I'm going to start packing down shortly. This rain's due to ease off in an hour, so I think it'll be, as soon as that eases off, pack down, boom boom in the car and be gone. So what I'll do, I'll leave you with that footage. If anything else happens for either myself or Keith, I've only got the one rod in the water now, just fishing that one rod, back on the same spots where I had the first fish from yesterday. That's been out there in situ all night, not had a touch nor liners. Keith's got both his rods in, and that's how it goes. And Ned's on his syndicate. He's had 2 fish now, a 21 and a 19, and he's lost a fish what it felt like a good in, but they all do when you lose them, don't they? But it's the way it goes. Right, so I'll leave you with this bit of footage of this last capture, and if I don't get back on, that'll be the end of the session. Sorry, it's just been me sat in the bivvy. As you can see though, I am absolutely soaking. Can't be doing any filming out there in this weather. and I will see you next time back down on Merrington for 3 days, hopefully, and that's if the babby doesn't come along first, or within a few days of going, or maybe with no more luck on my first night I'll be boom boom home, baby out, boom back, gear picked up, keys picked up, boom boom, and that's the way it goes. So thanks again, thanks all for tuning in again. No teeth again, and I will see you all shortly. Cheerio everyone. Watch this bit of footage. Another little comment. So far, pocket morning. I'll get that back. Oh well, I'm back. Well, what it is. Keith's just had one. They're all the same, round the same size and stamp of fish in here. You know what we've had. Obviously there is bigger fish, you know, but for what me and Keith had, like, you know, it's what we expected, to be honest. You know, doubles to mid doubles, you know. So what we'll do to finish off, maybe, because I've still got a rod back in water, Keith's still got a rod in water while we start packing our things away. I'll put the footage on now of Keith's mirror. It's a nice looking little mirror, you know what I mean? It's not a blank, so it's one of them. Obviously it's not the type of waters that we want to be on and that, you know, but it's got us out, it's got us a night out fishing, you know. And like for me myself, with the baby coming and that, you know what I mean, it's that extra night out fishing, you know. I think they're still alright at home. So what I'll do now, I'll say my goodbyes, so I'll see you on the next vlog, and I'll put Keith's footage on now of the mirror, what he's just had, and I'll catch you all later. So thanks all for tuning in, and I'll see you all soon. There we go, there's Keith now, he's got the carp. Bream's left him alone now, nice little mirror, better than nothing. Nice one, Keith.